but we still share the same known stories. How Rama was born, how he killed 𝗘𝗣𝗜𝗏, how he broke the bow of Lord Shiva and married Sita Mata. But there must be more to this. And this is the first ever Kavya written by Sage Valmiki, right?
Good question, Divi. Yes. What is known of the Ramayana is just the tip of the iceberg. There are unknown depths unexplored. Since you've started this discussion, let's explore more and share our learnings with the vidyaparampara family. From there, it will spread like wildfire. To begin with...
Wait. I shall ask first. How did Sage Valmiki give the name Ramayana to his epic?
Ramayana, the journey of Rama. It is a diary containing the life of an ideal man, Rama. It is 𝗧𝗧𝗏. It is 𝗃𝗣𝗦𝗢𝗃𝗧𝗏 𝗃𝗣𝗅𝗏. What happened in the past is being told to us now in story format by Sage Valmiki.
Yes, written by Sage Valmiki in 500 chapters called Sargas, 24,000 verses in Sanskrit.
Now can you tell me, Divi, when Sage Valmiki wrote this 𝗧𝗧𝗏?
Right after Rama was born?
No. Sage Valmiki wrote this 𝗧𝗧𝗏, this great epic, after Lord Rama's return to Ayodhya from Lanka.
This nullifies the fact that people have that Ramayana is a myth. It's an imaginary story. Now I can tell to everyone that Ramayana is 𝗧𝗧𝗏. Yes, 𝗧𝗧𝗏. It's like how we study world history about kings and lands and we believe them. Same applies to the Ramayana too. Thank you, Anna. Let's discuss more about this.
Actually, it begins with a conversation with a very confused Valmiki and Narayana.
Oh, Narada Muni. Why was Sage Valmiki so confused?
The author was in search of an idea of a contemporary to write a story on. He searched for a person whose values were righteousness, his guna. He prepared a list of 16 Kalyana gunas that the ideal man should have.
Whom did he write then?
Rama.
Rama was included in his ideal man list?
To know that, we must know what Kalyana gunas are.
I made a note of them. Gunavan.
One who has values and principles.
Viryavan.
One who's valorous.
Dharmagnya.
One who's righteous.
Kritagnya.
One who's generous.
Satyavakyaha.
One who speaks the truth.
Dudavrattaha.
One who's firm.
Charitrena yuktaha.
One whose character is blemishless.
Sarvabhuteshu hitaha.
One who's compassionate to all.
Vidwan.
One who's a scholar and master in all subjects.
Samartaha.
One who's capable of anything.
Priyadarshanaha.
One who's handsome.
Atmavan.
One who's enlightened.
Jitakrodaha.
One who won over his anger.
Dyutiman.
One who's brilliant.
Anasuyakaha.
One who's not jealous of anyone.
Bhidyati devaha.
One whom even the gods fear.
Oh my God! So many qualities by one person. The Ramayana is going to be interesting.
Hey Divi, how are you enjoying the Valmiki Ramayana so far? You seem to be awed. Are you impressed?
Impressed? I am just loving it. From what I observed in the Ramayana is that the lands, kingdoms, cities, people and architecture has been given a lot of importance by sage Valmiki. What do you say about this, Anna?
Yes, Devi. Ayodhya is a Mahapuri, like a metro city nowadays. Its buildings were architecturally perfect and modern with high-rise palaces.
Oh, so the people of Ayodhya were rich in culture. They were humble and well-mannered.
Yes, Devi. Valmiki states that Ayodhya's roads were well laid, it had proper sewers and drainage. The city was the safest for women, it had the purest of waters, and it was a trading center for businessmen abroad.
Oh, so I was a city of riches. And who ruled there?
The lion of the 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗧𝗜 dynasty, Maharaj Dasharat.
In books, I have read that he is a great warrior and charioteer.
Oh, Maharaj Dasharat's credentials don't end here, my boy. A wrong notion about Maharaj Dasharat is that he is a weak, emotional and dull king. But Valmiki says otherwise. He wrote that he was a valorous visionary and a powerful scholar. He had thought-provoking government officials. His governance was well advanced and laws were equal to all.
Oh, I know two yajnas that he performed. The 𝗦𝗂𝗧𝗜𝗦𝗢𝗏 and the 𝗓𝗏𝗪 yajna.
Yes.
King Dasharatha wanted an heir. So he performed the 𝗦𝗂𝗧𝗏𝗦𝗢𝗏 yajna. But why 𝗓𝗏𝗪?
Devi, performing a yajna is not an easy task. It is the highest Vedic ritual performed by rishis. Every step and procedure has to be completely flawless. So, Maharaj Dasharat wanted an heir and performed the 𝗦𝗂𝗧𝗏𝗦𝗢𝗏 yajna. A prerequisite to anyone who wanted to perform the 𝗦𝗂𝗧𝗏𝗦𝗢𝗏 yajna is the 𝗓𝗏𝗪 yajna.
Oh, so after the time of a year, a 𝗦𝗂𝗧𝗏𝗦𝗢𝗏 yajna was performed, right?
Oh, not performed. The preparations have just started under the orders of Brahmarisi Vasishtha and the construction of the Yajnashala had begun.
Oh, so you mean to say as if they're constructing a cricket stadium?
No, much bigger than that, my boy. So much labor, men and materials.
Oh, poor workers. In many books I have read that the workers work for the king for free and the kings never honor them.
That is a misconception, Devi. Maharaj Dasharat loved all of his people. He ensured that the workers were well paid, well served and well respected. And the best part was that in Ayodhya there are no racial discriminations. People from all the varnas worked equally for the yajna.
Oh, that's great. And the person who performed the yajna was the one and only qualified sage Rishyashringa. The yajna turned out to be a grand success. So, 4 sons were born for King Dasharat.
That is what is known. But what is unknown is that when the yajna was being conducted in Bhuloka, at the same time in Brahmaloka, there was a meeting being conducted.
Ooh, why? Because Lord Vishnu was incarnated in the form of Ram?
Sort of, Devi. Brahma assembled all of the Devas, Yakshas and Gandharvas and said, to help Lord Vishnu in his mission, let truth-abiding, valorous and powerful helpmates be procreated as Vanaras.
Vanaras?
Vanaras, not as in monkeys, but as in 𝗦𝗂𝗧𝗏𝗦𝗢𝗏𝗏 Vanaraha.
Oh, so they were monkey-like creatures who were spread on the wide forests.
They were super intelligent humans with monkey-like features and had powers equal to that of Lord Vishnu.
Wow! But I still have a lot of questions. Rama was just born. How could he take care of all the demons? And why did Lord Vishnu take form of a human?
You will get answers to all your questions directly from sage Valmiki himself after we read and understand the Ramayana. Remember the sloka from Bhagavad Gita? Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Bhagavan says that he himself will incarnate on earth from time to time to protect the good and destroy the evil and establish dharma. Just now our journey has started. To continue our journey, we must first know what is dharma and how did Lord Rama become the embodiment of dharma. Jai Shri Ram.